This week's Parsha, Parshas Balak, begins with Balak, the king of Moab, sending a delegation to Bilam, the well-known prophet of the Gentiles, to try to convince him to come and curse the Jewish people. In his message, Balak says to Bilam, Eis asher tavarek mubarach v'asher ta'or yu'ar. I know that whom you bless will be blessed, and whom you curse will be cursed. Therefore, please, I'm pleading with you, come, I'll pay you vast amounts of money to come and help me to conquer the Jewish people and curse them. The Seforno points out a non-truth in this pasuk. What does it mean that I know who you bless will be blessed? Because we don't find anywhere that Bilam had the power of blessing. We only find that he had the power to curse. Our rabbis explain that Bilam's power was that he knew the exact moment during the day, which was a short moment, but there was a moment every day that the Almighty got angry, and at that moment Bilam would make his curse, and it would be effective and bring destruction to the world. So what is meant that I know who you bless will be blessed? The Seforno goes on to explain that really Balak was only trying to flatter Bilam. Had he said, come, curse the Jewish people, it would seem like Bilam only had the power to mazik. He only had the power to destroy, to cause grief and destruction. So therefore he said, I know who you bless will be blessed, and who you curse will be cursed, to make it seem like he also had the power of blessing, and therefore to cause him to come. Now if you ask me, I would say that Bilam probably had a great self-image. Here was Balak, the king of Moab, this great nation, and they felt threatened. They felt that they were being oppressed by the Jewish people. Here's this big bully. The Jewish people are coming just like they did to Og and his people, and Sichon and his people. They wiped them out. They're coming to wipe us out too. Therefore, Bilam probably felt like he's coming to save these people, and he was bringing much good into the world. But we know the truth. The truth was that the Jewish people are peaceful people. We didn't want to make any wars with anybody, and everybody was starting up with us, and they had no reason to feel threatened. So the truth of the matter is that Bilam was only a mazik. He was only a person of destruction. Now, a holy man is somebody who brings blessing to the world. A holy man can give a blessing and say, I bless you to have children. And the Almighty gives that person children. I bless you with sustenance. The Almighty gives that person sustenance. The holy man himself brings blessing to the world, just by the fact that he's a true servant of the Almighty. But a person who can only bring destruction and grief and sorrow to the world is the opposite of a holy man. Good Shabbos.